Growing up, I have heard a lot about my family's health issues, such as having high blood pressure, cholesterol, and heart difficulties, and so on. Diabetes is the most common thing in my family right now. So far that I know, my mother and grandfather has it. I don't know about my other family members. I know that some have been diagnosed as pre-diabetic, but not sure if they've been led up to being diagnosed as a diabetic. I would like to share what I've learned with others so far because I want to help others know when someone may have diabetes or to help a family member that does have it. Type 2 diabetes is one of the 3 forms of diabetes that we have as of right now. To go into greater detail about type 2 diabetes, I will talk about how people get type 2 diabetes, the symptoms of it, and the treatments that people can do. How people get diabetes. So they can get it by either their body not making enough insulin or when their cells don't react to the insulin that they make. So our cells make insulin for us, and when our cells don't react to it or when we don't make enough, then that's when we can lead up to being diabetic. Being overweight. Or first, I want to say that when you don't have that much physical activity, so not doing that much physical activity can lead to being overweight, and then being overweight can lead to being obese. So then all those 3 things will be a cause of how people can become diabetic. The symptom, the CDC, according to the CDC, is that more than 37 million people in the US has diabetes, and about 1 in 5 don't know that they have it. Symptoms of diabetes. So a symptom of diabetes is when your wounds don't heal. So for example, my mom, whenever she gets hit, whenever she gets bit, like when she hits herself on something or whenever she gets bit by something, her wounds tend to like heal very slowly, and then it creates like a little marking there or scarring, and that shows that she's diabetic. And then tiredness. Tiredness is one of the things too. Being tired out of nowhere, like you're very energetic one moment, and then the next tiredness hits you out of nowhere, and that's when it's a symptom of being diabetic. Sudden weight loss. So losing a lot of weight out of nowhere is also a sign of being diabetic. Eyesight becoming blurry. So when your eyesight becomes blurry out of nowhere, that's also a symptom of it. And then urinating a lot out of the night, that is also a symptom of it. Whenever you're urinating in the middle of the night and it's like out of nowhere, like you could just go. Treatments for type 2 diabetes. So there are some treatments to do to keep your diabetes in check or to escalate it down. Physical exercise. So physical exercise keeps your diabetes in check. Weight loss and anti-diabetic medication. Anti-diabetic medication helps your diabetes to be in check too, keeps your sugar in check and all that. Insulin too. Insulin, whenever your sugar is very low or your sugar is very high, you can take medicine for that and it will lower it down. Having diabetes is a big thing for many people, even if it's not type 2 diabetes. I hope this information that you have learned so far helps you in the future with a family member, and I know it helped me a lot learning a little bit more than what I know. Thank you for listening.